Welcome to Drayton Manor!
Yeah, welcome to Drayton Manor for our first ever visit here on Time for Adventure.
A first ever visit anytime!
Yeah, we've never been here and we're excited to get around some of these rides. There's a couple of unique ones that we want to get on as well today.
Tank engine.
And yeah, it's the home of Thomas Land as well, so if you're interested in the ride, stay tuned on the vlog and keep watching.
Let's go check it out!
So yeah, Drayton Manor is in Birmingham, or on the edge of Birmingham, and they've recently opened the world's largest Primark. And we jumped in there. What's that, George? They opened the world's largest Primark. It is absolutely massive.
Sections for Harry Potter, sections for Disney.
So we thought while we were here, we just couldn't pass up going in there and trying to see what whether there were any bargains to be had.
And there's bargains.
Oh, there is. And the Dobby the Elf t-shirt and the Jurassic World one that we just got there for George and Charlie. And they were about a £5 each. And you're going to struggle to find a cooler dinosaur top than that. So yeah, George, you just got excited having seen our first ride. Well, it's not going to be our first ride, I don't think, but the first one we're greeted with from walking through the gate, dropping, and it looks absolutely massive.
Terrifying.
It is Apocalypse, which is a drop tower here, and I think it's got different ways of riding it, so you can sit down, there's a bottomless one, but it's definitely on the agenda for a little later on today.
And I think there's no queue for it, so you'll walk through. No, we're not.
So yeah, first impressions.
Looking forward to getting on some of these. I'm just watching like those things.
Yeah, first impressions of the park, it looks awesome. We've got a lot of rides here near the hotel entrance. The first one we're probably going to get along to is the Buffalo roller coaster.
Oh, wow.
And then possibly Accelerator, which you'll have just seen behind us. They look to be more junior coasters up here at the back end of the park.
Definitely something Charlie wants to ride on today, so yeah, we'll get
Yeah, in fact we've got the Buffalo heading right over us now.
He looks angry.
Are we looking forward to a ride on the Buffalo, guys? Yeah. Let's get in that queue. Ridden the Buffalo.
We just tamed the beast.
We just tamed the beast. Did you enjoy that one?
Yeah. At the end it was quick. At the end it was quick.
It was, wasn't it? It was a fantastic junior coaster. 2-lap special there, so you go around twice.
Over water.
The only thing that ride is lacking for me, oh well, yeah, it does. It goes over the water. It does a helix over the water.
I think it needs a picture.
But yeah, I agree with George. The second helix round there, you pick up a bit of speed. It definitely needs to catch your picture there. So if you're listening, Drayton Manor, photo point and a second helix, it'd be absolutely bang on. So next we're walking down here just past the Buffalo to Accelerator, which is just about to set off.
It's going up backwards.
It fires you out.
What do we think to the ride on Accelerator then?
Loved it.
Yeah.
Was really good, wasn't it?
It was.
And yeah, it really gets you going backwards, that one. I mean, we've been on a few backwards coasters,
13.
like 13, yep, at Alton Towers.
Hour the other day.
Yep, but none of them quite got my stomach going backwards as much as that did.
The turns on them though were quite sharp, weren't they?
Yeah, I think that's it. And it does have a photo point, so we should have shown you that just now. But Accelerator was, yeah, really good coaster.
Really good ride. The intensity it takes you up and it sits you there, and then you just fly round, don't you?
Oh, you do. It's got a couple of really cool turns. So yeah, we're straight off of Accelerator. Down here at the bottom end of the park, there's quite a few rides on top of each other. So we're straight off of there, and literally, if we just turn around from the entrance of Accelerator, we're jumping on the Flying Dutchman. So yeah, we've been on the Flying Dutchman. It was a good ride, but I don't know if it's because I ate so much breakfast this morning or what, but the spins there, I mean, I don't do well on spinning rides anyway.
No,
but
you don't, but it did take your eye and spin you quite fast.
It didn't it?
No,
So
George had to close his eyes on it because it said it really got in.
So yeah, I'm definitely feeling the effects of that a little bit. And we're coming up now towards Drunken Barrels, which we think is a bit like Marauders Mayhem over at Alton Towers. I like the pun there. I don't know if Ali intended it. Give it a whirl. But oh, Sheriff Showdown. We'll come and do that one. Let's come and do that afterwards. We're going up towards Drunken Barrels, so we'll come back and do the Sheriff Showdown, which we think is a dark ride. Laser kind of shoot 'em up. Oh wow! Wow, Drunken Barrels. All of a sudden, I feel like I need to go on. But yeah, Ali and the kids are going to be getting themselves on Drunken Barrels, and I'm going to see them when they come off. Ali, I'm going to go stand with your replacement just over here, yeah? Me and my new friend here at Drunken Barrels. There they are then, Ali, George and Charlie. All getting on the Drunken Barrels. And this lady, I mean, dear me, she just wants to stand in the way. Excuse me, miss, if you could just move out of the way a little bit. Move out of the way, I can get a shot. Maybe? No? She just doesn't want to move out of the way, does she? What can I do? Wow, so it seems like we might have been a little bit wrong about this being a bit like Marauders Mayhem. It is as far as it is a spinning round barrel ride. But the platform's actually lifting in the air and tilting forward. Got lots of smiles on the face of George, Charlie and Ali there. Seem to be enjoying themselves. This lady still won't move out of the way. But they seem to be having a great time. And if you look just behind them in the middle of the ride there, we've actually got 2 beers and a spinning hot dog. How was that?
So George is working now like, I feel a bit drunk, and I think that's the way it's meant to make you feel.
Did you not feel like a hot dog? Did any of you notice the hot dog on the top of the stand in the middle? Come.
Be a hot dog and something else, like a white thing, whatever that was.
I think that's just beer in a tankard.
Really sick, that one.
Does it?
They were really, so it spins itself, and then these two were spinning the middle.
Oh, were you being nasty to your mum and spinning the middle?
Raised as well. Like it got your tummy as you came down, so you were spinning and coming down at the same time.
I think I'm pleased I didn't go on that one then.
I think we'll go on that again later.
Really? Is it really good? Alright, well.
It's better than that.
Really? Oh, wow. Well, I'll tell you what. That lady, she just wouldn't move out of the way.
She's just in the way.
I did try asking her, but she just wouldn't move.
I think we try out that one next door now.
Okay, so yeah, Sheriff Showdown was it called?
Yeah.
So let's get ourselves into Sheriff Showdown. You don't want to be falling down the floor, Charlie, do you?
No.
Quite a long drop there. Oh, there's a skeleton down there. Do you think he came and tried to take back the West and failed? I think he did. So we're here at Drayton Manor and we're here to take back the West. So yeah, we're about to get on Sheriff Showdown, which I think is a shoot 'em up ride, and the slogan is take back the West. Do you think we're going to do it?
No.
Yes.
You don't? I'm confident in my ability. Top score today, 26,500. Ali's usually the one to beat on these in our family. Do you think she can do it?
Yeah, George cheats.
Ali's going to give it a go. So a really unusual one there. I was the winner.
I was third, George came last week.
George, 3,400 for George. Not a good score on Sheriff Showdown.
I got a bonus.
That's not glitching out, that's just called me being a sharpshooter on Sheriff Showdown.
My last bonus, the bonus were on the roof. We went behind the chicken. I shot high, so I still got the bonus.
There you go, there's a high one behind the chicken for a long shot bonus from Charlie. So I think it's now time, we showed you it on the way in, for me and George to ride Apocalypse.
You want to sit down whenever?
Nervous, George? A little. It's going to be an interesting one, never done this before, just about to get on Apocalypse.
And they're on. See if you can see him waving. Oh my goodness, they're going up. They're going up. Charlie, look. It is so high.
We've just come off of Apocalypse then. We did stand up, our first ever stand-up drop tower. And what did you think, George? I think his words were, I'd never do that again. I thoroughly enjoyed it actually. And they do an option here where you can stand up without a floor. Are we doing that one next, George? I would. I actually really enjoyed that. As in terms of how drop towers go, I would have said that that was a bit less intense than, what's the one at Thorpe? Detonator, yeah, I mean, whilst that's in Angry Birds land, if you fancy a drop tower that really gets you, that's the one to do. But Apocalypse, that was a good ride, I enjoyed that. Would you do it again as sit down, George? Yeah. You'd probably do the sit down, but you didn't like the stand-up one that we did. So basically you're standing up in the drop tower, you've got a shoulder harness and almost like a little seat, and then it literally takes you up slightly, leans you out so you're facing down to the ground, gets you all the way to the top and drops you all the way down as you're looking down as you go, and you really didn't enjoy it, did you, George? I did though. It's a fantastic way to ride a drop tower. Really enjoyed it. A quick shot of G-Force then as we walk under it, which is a ride which actually looks really quite good. I've never ridden it before. I don't know how it rode. If you've done it and you knew how it rode, comment in the comments below. But it looks like it'd be a really fun coaster. Unfortunately it's SB&O here, so standing but not operating, and from what I understand they're actually going to be removing it, which is a real shame for a park to lose a coaster. But now, I mean, we have got an absolutely scorching day again on this summer road trip. Absolutely red hot. So we're going to cool down with a ride on Stormforce 10.
It looks brilliant.
I call a water ride, yeah? Ali, how wet?
Extremely wet.
You can keep.
There's
I'm
actually...
not a driver, like piece of anything on me.
Yeah, there's actually 3 drops on that, isn't there? So there's one out of the station. The second one is backwards, and Ali was at the back of the boat.
Me and me.
And George, and they got absolutely drenched.
I
Me
mean,
and
Oh,
Dad
look
were
at
all
us.
second row at the back.
We are all absolutely soaked.
The front
But
gets up,
I
and
would
so
say
the back.
that was my favourite ride that I've done so far today here at Drayton.
Me too.
It was. And shout out to Oliver and Adi, who just kept us company there in the queue line and rode that ride on us. You'll see them as the front 2 people in the picture there.
a big hi to you.
Yeah, hi to you both. We had a fantastic time talking to you in the queue. Yeah, really good to meet you. So now it's time for me and George to head on to Shockwave, which is the UK's only stand-up coaster, which is going to be new. I honestly don't know how this is going to feel standing up on a roller coaster, but we're about to find out. And yeah, we'll clip some ride footage now, and me and George will let you know what it's like when we come off. Hopefully it's going to dry us off a bit. We just had our first ride then on Stormforce 10, and Sam here, who we just met in the queue, told us it was a good ride. I'll tell you what, it's painful, Sam. What did you think, George? Yeah. Well, we're going to go meet Ali and Charlie. What are you getting on next, guys? Oh, you're going on the air race. So yeah, we're heading down to the land train, I think, and to find Charlie. We'll see you later, Sam and Abby. Very nice to meet you. See you later. Well, we were going to head on the train there, weren't we, into the zoo? But there's a bit of a big queue, and we figured we're at a safari park tomorrow, so we're going to give the zoo a miss here to focus on Thomas Land, aren't we?
That's the reason really why we came here.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we've done the big rides. Me and George just got off a Shockwave there. Have we got the fat controller
I don't
here?
know if he's allowed to call him that anymore, so it's just the conductor.
Maybe it's just the controller or the conductor, I don't know.
Let's go meet him though.
But yeah, we're going there and meet him. But me and George just got off a Shockwave there. I'm not going to rush back onto that one in a hurry, George. I tell you what, it definitely... Yeah, it is a little painful, so that one I'm going to rush back on. We're going to go head in here to Thomas Land now because we finished all the major rides, and yeah, give you a show at what's in Thomas Land and hopefully meet the controller. Oh, Charlie, you ready to meet the controller here? Yeah. Wicked there, was that cool, Charlie? Thank you.
Can Shafina Malik please?
What are we getting on then, Charlie?
The crazy truck.
You want to get on the crazy trucks?
Yes.
Like the roller coaster here in Thomas Land, isn't it? Again, another first, as is everything here today. But looking forward to getting on.
Can you hear anything?
Thomas Land looks really nice, doesn't it? It's nicely themed.
Really nicely.
It is, isn't it?
It's bright.
And we got a few rides here that are quite familiar to us, just dressed up as Thomas characters, aren't they? Like,
We love and enjoy. So.
yeah, like this Bertie bus, which is pretty much the jungle bus at Chessington. Oh, and there was Crazy Trucks just coming by at the end. We're going to try and find the station for that and show you that next. Oh, Charlie, it's called the Troublesome Trucks, not the Crazy Trucks. We got it wrong, so we're heading on the Troublesome Trucks. So Charlie, are we getting on Bertie Bus? No? You absolutely love the Jungle Bus at Chessington, don't you? So come on. I think... I know you're getting used to bigger rides, but these are still fun. And your mum really wants to go on Bertie Bus, don't you?
What's the place now, haven't you?
There we are then. Ali, George and Charlie on the back. Now going the other way. We can just about make them out waving there. Right Charlie, you just finished on Bertie Bus. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
I knew you'd enjoy Bertie Bus. He loves a ride like that. But he's decided that he's now too big to go on any of the other rides in Thomasland, haven't you?
Yeah.
So you want to go do some re-rides, don't you?
The bull and what is it? What was my on the second?
Accelerator. So he wants to go and redo the buffalo.
The buffalo once more.
He wants to tame the beast and get back on Accelerator. So we're going to head round and do some re-rides. We will show you a little bit more footage from around here at Thomasland, just to show you what the rides you can expect.
And I might suggest that we do a half an hour walk round.
Yeah, maybe we can fit that in. So a little bit more time left on the vlog. We'll show you what there is left to do here at Thomasland. Maybe a little bit more of whatever we manage to get fitted in with the day. We're kind of getting towards the last hour. But then it'll be a wrap up and hitting the road for us. And on to our next adventure, which will be coming after this vlog, which will be Longleat Safari Park. So yeah, keep watching and we'll let you know what we thought of the overall day here at Drayton. We've had a fantastic day. We're getting a little bit of a shower now, but so far it has been a really good day. Yeah, this would definitely quite easily be a 2-day park as well. If you were trying to get all the big rides in, all the Thomasland, you'd need 2 days.
Touched on Thomasland, haven't
That's
we?
it. We haven't really. We've not really been on much at Thomasland. There's a load of main rides that we've not done, like some of the flats. We've got on all the coasters. And then there's the zoo as well. We've not managed to get around that. So yeah, you could quite easily spend 2 days here. Let's show you what there is to do in Thomasland that we're not actually getting on. Some really nice t-shirts there. Lots of Thomas the Tank Engine stuff in here. This is bigger than the main shop, isn't it, that we've already seen?
Oh, he's loving it.
So much Thomas stuff.
I think I loved it. It looks like it's got a little Thomas.
Oh yeah, look at that. Wow, that is cool, isn't it?
So you get 24 engines, 6 exclusive Christmas minis.
Oh, somebody's already been in that one, that's a bit...
Just a display one.
Ah, okay. But yeah,
How much is that for?
that is really good.
Tank engine, doesn't it?
Yeah, so for a Thomas fan, that is fantastic. Oh, we found a controller there. George, a big Thomas fan when he was a kid.
He still is. Oh look, and what I always like.
Oh, we like fridge magnets, don't we?
Boys, you should get it.
I think if there's one at Thomasland, that's what we like. We like the generic ones. Oh, you found your very own Thomas there. That looks cool. You can, of course, buy all the different trains. And clothing. I mean, yeah, there's pyjamas, t-shirts, you name it. Little train sets. Books.
Oh, look at this bauble. Oh, that's cool.
That does look cool, doesn't it? Oh, I like the Thomas Lamb bauble. That is really quite cool. We like a good bauble as well to stick on our tree. To be honest, we like a lot of everything in these places, don't we? Bertie, is that because we rode the bus?
It certainly is. And it does say Thomas Lamb on it.
What did we get, Charlie?
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh, yeah, you got yourself a little Thomas. That looks cool. What did you get, George?
Bauble.
Oh, yeah, we like the Christmas bauble in there, didn't we?
Yeah.
Look really cool. That going on your own tree?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we put a little tree in each of our bedrooms, don't we?
We've got a little tree and a big tree in the house.
Yeah.
Well, I thought I could go on the hallway one because the hallway one fits. It's got the Disneyland Paris baubles.
It does.
I thought that was
That one would be absolutely brilliant on it. It's like a themed Christmas tree.
It is, yeah. So yeah, probably the one in the hallway, yeah?
Goodbye from Chloe.
Bye everybody.
It's goodbye from Fifi.
Goodbye everyone.
And it's goodbye from me, Sir Tom Cat. Have a splendid time here on the magical island of Showdown.
So that's us done here for the day at Drayton Manor. Have we had a good time?
Yes.
We have, haven't we? Our first ever visit to Drayton Manor, and I have thoroughly enjoyed it.
It's been a really good experience.
Yes.
What was your favourite ride, Charlie?
All of them.
I think it must, all of them. I think it must have been Accelerator because we'll have just shown you around the rides at Thomas. And Charlie made us go get a re-ride on that before leaving the park. George, your favourite?
Shockwave.
Shockwave for George. And then Ali?
The water ride.
The water ride. I can't remember what it was called. Stormforce 10?
Stormforce 10.
The
Yeah.
back on the water ride got soaked.
Yep.
They did, didn't they?
I'm still wet. My t-shirt's still dry now.
And we did that halfway through our day.
Yeah.
But I would say Stormforce 10 as well. That is hands down for me the best ride that we've been on here
It was
today.
just so unexpected when you've not been here before on the first ride on it.
It was really, really good, wasn't it?
Brilliant.
So, yep, I mean, there is lots to do here. We're just giving you a quick tour around the rides that we didn't get on in Thomasland, and even that wasn't everything there is to do there. We caught a clips of a few, and there's still quite a few rides that you can do there that we haven't fit in here. There's rides in the park that we haven't managed to get done, like the Haunting, the Maelstrom, like basically some of the flat rides.
We just didn't have the time.
We didn't, so it's definitely a 2-day park. So if you're visiting here, you'll want to give yourself 2 days if you're trying to get on everything. But we thoroughly enjoyed our 1 day in the park.
We did, we've got some lovely gifts
got
as
loads,
well, haven't we?
We got loads of stuff.
We did, so
We
we've
did,
got
didn't we?
Thomas.
I got a moon ring on
Yeah,
my
you got a little
finger.
mood ring, didn't you?
I got to see what's the...
And we also got ourselves some little pin badges because we collect all of these.
Magnets.
Yes.
So yeah, we had a really good day. Just before leaving then, we headed around the shop really before coming out of the park. And I've got to say that the shop itself, it's kind of lacking in Drayton Manor merchandise, isn't it? Really weird. It kind of gives you merch for all sorts of different things. There's Harry Potter in there, there's Stranger Things.
Yeah.
But what it doesn't have is Drayton Manor.
Maybe there's a reason for that and we don't know about.
Yeah,
so.
perhaps. I mean, they've got a couple of hoodies with hashtag DMP on there, and they've got the little pin badges, so we all got a little pin badge each. But it was just lacking kind of a good quality standard of merchandise really that you get at some of the other parks, like the Merlin parks do good.
Oh, they
good merch,
really
don't they?
oversell. So the rides, which like ride memorabilia would be a fantastic here.
Oh yeah, but overall we've had an absolutely
loved it.
fantastic day here at Drayton Manor, and you know, we look forward to returning at some point in the future.
We certainly do, and to go around the zoo, because that's something we didn't get a chance to do.
No, we
either.
didn't, and we purposely left that out knowing that we've got Longleat Safari Park coming tomorrow, and you're going to see lots of animals in that vlog.
We'd love to go around it and check it out.
We would.
I would
So,
give it a 9 out of 10.
Oh wow!
oh, you give it a 9 out of 10, there you go.
To go on Shockwave,
That's
so-
how much Charlie enjoyed the park. So until the next one then, we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.